Hello, I'm Carolina and Saving the Bullies, keeping you informed about people breed. Hello, good night everyone. I'm Carolina in Saving the Bullies. People are abused, especially because of their breed. That's why they need especially protections. Now, today, I'm so excited because I have Valentina Ortiz and Professor Ken today. Valentina is a communication and mass media international student. She born in Medellin, Colombia. She has been 11 years here. So Professor Ken, born in New York, and he is a digital marketing. Welcome, Valentina.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I have some questions for you about the pitbulls. So I want to know what is the first thing that is going through in your mind when you hear the word pitbull.
Well, like a big dog, a scary dog, but it's actually they're not that. That's what I think when I hear the word pitbull.
Hi, Professor Ken.
Hello. So I don't know. I'm kind of I'm not scared of dogs, but I actually got bit by dogs 3 times. So I'm kind of scared of dogs in some cases. And pit bulls to me are always kind of like mean. I mean, that's how I think of them. I think like, and then you hear about these stories where they bite people and you always read about the bad things and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
I'm not crazy about pit bulls.
Okay. Okay. What do you know about the pitbull breed, Valentina?
Well, I don't know that much about pitbulls, but have heard that they beat people, but they are also beautiful dogs, and people love them, and a lot of people have them in their family, and that they're part of their family. So, like I said, I don't know about them that much, but that's what I think.
Professor.
Yeah, the only thing I know about them is I know obviously they're strong. They seem to be strong. At least they have a strong mouth to grip, right? And I know when they bite something, from what I hear, I don't know if this is true or not. The jaws lock, like you can't open them up and stuff like that. So all that stuff tells me I don't want to get bit by a pit bull.
Oh, do you know the pitbulls used to be a nannies?
Nannies meaning like taking care of kids.
Yeah, people use the pitbulls to take care of kids. Like Valentina said before, in families, I'm crazy with animals. I'm animal lover. So pitbull, I have a pitbull in this moment.
Mhm.
So for me, he is like my baby, and he is like a baby. His attitude is like a baby. So you know that he used to be a nanny, or you never hear that?
No, never heard that
Yeah,
before.
I heard that about because that's one of the breeds that used to be like back then.
Protected.
Yeah,
They are
protective.
protective.
So yeah,
Protective.
I heard something
Mm,
about that. Just a
mm,
little bit details about that, but yeah.
thank you. So, what do you think this breed has been stigmatized as a dangerous?
Why do I think people think about them being dangerous? Well,
Is stigmatized as a dangerous? Why people stigmatize that kind of breed?
I think it's because you never read about any good things about them. I always read bad things about them. I always read things about, all the time you read things about them attacking children. I've seen that, attacking grown-ups, attacking other dogs. And I just think that they're, something that don't want to mess around with. So that's, for me, it's kind of complicated.
Yeah, the thing is that I think it's because some people use them like, to fight.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's what I think people think that they're scary. But I have heard and I have seen some people that are so beautiful and kind and gentle, and they are like a, like small dog. So it depends in the family that they get to grow in, and how try to take care of them. So
Yeah. For example, Pitbull, I hear too much things, like the professor said, that always you hear bad things about that breed.
Right.
Is I think is for that reason is saving the bullies, the program, the show, because it's a kind of dog that always have a bad reputation,
Mm.
but never nobody talk about the good things that they have. They always you hear the bad things. So for that reason, kids, other people, adult people is scared a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's sad because if we talk more about the the good things that they have, they're going to have a better life because now the peoples are there in Florida, are they there are the like a 50 no 70% that they are abandoned, and they are very they having very bad situation in their family.
Right.
Some people use for protect home, but protect home is they think that for protect home they're going to be in the yard. They're going to no, they don't have feelings.
Mm.
So the people have feelings and they are so beautiful. They're so really, I told because I have the experience with my dog. I never had a pit bull before, but when I came to United States, my husband adopted a pit bull. So at the first time, I say like, okay, we have to take care because I hear bad things about them. So we have to be careful with some things, how we act in front of him because he's going to attack us. But after living with him is totally different because, like Valentina said, it depends the family.
Right.
So how do you think people could change their way of thinking about people and stop categorizing them as a dangerous?
well, I think that people should like get more educated about what peoples really are, because like you said, you have one people and he's amazing, he's lovely, and you decided to adopt him because of that reason. Because right now we're seeing that in a lot of shelters there is a lot of peoples being thrown in there because people are scared, or because they cannot even rent a home because homeowners are gonna say like, you know what, I don't want you living here because you have a pit bull. But I think that they should create, you know more news or and pages and websites to educate people about people and how they contribute something good to our society.
Yeah. And I think that's where I'm kind of stuck too, because
And you're a digital market. So
yeah.
what do you think we can make that the people change their
So
mind?
I think there is some ways that you can do this, but it's really going to be difficult. And I'll tell you why I think it's going to be difficult. It's really hard. We're talking about perception, right? And perception and reality are two different things. Right? It may be the reality may be, and I don't know because I'm not a big dog person to begin with, and I definitely don't know much about pit bulls. But the perception I have is that I don't want to be near a pit bull. I don't want a pit bull near my house. I don't want a pit bull near my kids. Well, my kids are big now, so I'm not worried about that. I just don't want to, pit bulls don't do anything for me. So that's my perception. Now that could be completely wrong, which is why, we're talking about this today. So then the question you're asking me is, what can we do to change that perception? It's difficult to change perception because how do we do that? And I think what Valentina said makes sense. We have to figure out a way to show the softer side of a pit bull. Maybe you could do that on social media with videos and images and things like that, or talk about owner stories and things.
Mhm.
I do know that to your point, Valentina, I think that when the shelters, when you go there, that's all they have are pit bulls, right?
Mhm.
Because it's very hard to find a dog, but then a lot of the pit bulls are there because people, I don't know why they breed them, but they get rid of them. So maybe you could start that way. Maybe we could figure out a way to get them educated at the shelters somehow.
Mhm. Actually, the why they have a lot of people is because the people are very rejected with them. They don't know how to take care of them. That I told before, they think they're just protective, so they put in the jar. So people how don't know to take care of dog.
Mm.
I know in PETA, that is the organization that protect animals. They have a program that for protection for people protection.
Hmm.
So they want to change the mind. So when you go to PETA website, you saw the first thing that you saw is a video about the pitbull protection, why they need to be protected, because like I told, people they don't know how to take care of
Right.
their so people is scared of them. So like Valentina said at the beginning, they use that kind of animal for fighting,
Mm.
for fighting.
Yeah.
So that is the first thing why people are scared of them, because of course, yeah, they have their teeth is crazy. So of course, I don't want to my dog bite me too, because I think he's going to hurt me very hard.
Yeah.
But this kind of dog, I think, is their instinct. The people used to fight, so they have the instinct to they need to save themselves.
Right.
So they need to be like, I don't know how to say that word, but the people need to change the mind.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
is the is
changing the
the
mind
is the
perception. Yeah.
yeah.
That
So
that makes sense.
what experience have you had with a people and influenced you way to see this breed is a good or bad? What experience do you have?
Experiences? I have no zero experiences. All I know is the stories and what I read in the papers and stuff like that. So
So when you are walking and you saw people, they're coming in front of you,
I'm
what
not.
is your
I that doesn't bother me. I'm not. I don't like walk to the other side of the street or anything like that, or worry. I'm not that that scared of it. I don't think it's gonna just jump and attack me. Right?
but some people used to
Oh yeah.
have that reaction.
Oh yeah. Because that's unfortunately that's the perception, right? That's what you hear. I guess. I guess if I think about it, you only hear about the times when they bite somebody, but I would imagine other dogs are biting people too, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
of course.
the pincher are, I think they buy more people than the pitbull. But it's a small dog, so I don't want to talk bad about them, because
Yeah.
I love all kind of animals. I love all kind of dogs. So, but they buy more people than the pitbulls. If you look in the percent, that what the percent in internet, what dog buy more people is the pincher. But Valentina,
Well, I have two friends that they have peoples and they're beautiful. Um, the thing is that like we were talking about, people only hear bad things, bad information, or bad things that happen, because it's the reality that sometimes those dogs are out there were maybe abused in a certain way, that now they get to bite children and they get to bite people. But my friend that she has the pit bull, when you get home, when I go and visit her, he's just so cute. He's just like licking and being friendly and nicely, and I think he looks like so adorable. He looks like maybe like a dalmata or another dog. He doesn't even look like a pit bull. And when she takes him around to walk and everything, he looks more innocent than other dogs out there, like biting and being so loud that you're like, oh no. So it's just like it depends of who raised the people,
mhm.
who get to be with the people, and how how they treat them, and that happens with any animal. It
Yes.
depends on how you treat an animal or how you treat a person. That's how they're gonna react. So that's that's what I think.
Yeah, the difference is that the other kind of animals are the people are very strong. You know,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I have,
And they look strong.
and they look strong. They look like intimate. They intimate some people,
They
because
do.
for example, my dog Paul is very strong. When he put his paw in my foot, I'm going to, oh my god, why you did that? It's very strong, but they are so innocent. They are like you say, they are so cute.
Yeah, it's because when I have the experience of being close to two
Close to,
pit bulls
yeah.
and the experience have been great. So that's how my mind changed about a pit bull. Like when we started the show, I was like, they're scared. That's like the first thing I'm gonna
Of
say or
course, of course.
someone's gonna say, but
Mm.
it depends. It depends of the pit bull, the animal, the dog. It just
Yeah,
depends.
and the people
That
how
raise
to
them.
raise them. Yes,
Yeah.
is how, like you said at the beginning, how people informed about the animal, because when you have the kind of animal you need to be informed before you have,
Right.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
if you had the kind of animal that, for example, my dog is too strong for me, I cannot take him for walking, nothing, because he's too strong for me. I don't have. But my with my husband, he is like, but we looking, we informed about everything, because we want to raise a good dog. We
Sure.
don't want to raise a dangerous dog. I don't want to raise the for example, in my building, he is with the kids. He love kids. He love kids. It's like, and the kids on my bill in my neighbor, they love my dog. It's like, I feel proud of me, because
Yeah.
I raise a good dog.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When you get a dog, it's not something that you're gonna buy it today, and when it gets older and it doesn't look that cute, or you're gonna go like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna take it back to the shelter. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna get a different dog. It's nothing like that. It's like a big responsibility, and you
Mhm.
have
Yeah.
to be aware of that, and you have to inform yourself before you get a dog, before you adopt a dog.
Any dog.
Any dog, it doesn't matter how it looks, or it's just a big responsibility that we have to be aware of. So that's something too that you can bring part of this project, that you might start to let people know and be prepared of what they're getting into before they get a pit bull.
Thank you, Valentina. Thank you, Professor Ken.
Oh, my
It's
pleasure.
very interesting here different opinions
Yeah.
and my opinion about animals, because I try to be informed about kind of different kind of dogs breed, and you and Valentina have different point of view, and this is very interesting.
So I should get a pit bull, you think?
Yes, you had to get a
Yeah, I
pet.
had to.
You should try
But
it.
You need to go to a shelter and
go to the
adopt one
shelter.
one cute pit bull.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm sure, like I said, I was there a long, long time ago, and I just remember a lot of pit bulls because people are afraid of them and stuff like that. So I think you helped me change my mind a little bit, maybe.
I need to work more in that.
Yes, you need to work some more on that. That would be great. Well, thank you for inviting us.
Yeah,
No,
thank you so much.
thank you for coming. So thank you for keeping in tune with Carolina in Saving the Bullies on United International College.